Hello guys, it's xblademojo, and today with me is Thomas, basically one of the first students that I ever got. It's a beautiful story because Thomas actually started in the Platinum 4 as a Hardstuck ADC, completely average player, and then later on he became rank 1 Bard Ward with insanely high win rate. So stay with us guys because Thomas is gonna share your story today. So Thomas, welcome, bro. It's been a while.
Hello, hello.
Uh,
Yes.
Guys, we started in Platinum. Tommy randomly texted me on the league. You can actually tell a bit about how it started, like when you met me. You can.
Yeah, so it started like one day I decided to take some coaching, because I was Hardstuck Platinum ADC and I just wanted to climb a bit,
Yeah.
And so I was searching for the best of the best. And what I did is just like going on into the challenger rank, like best rank challenger player, and I found like xblademojo. I just found that, so I clicked on him. I added him, but I added more. Like I had like, added some player, and he responds to me. We talked a bit, and then I thought it was the a good plan, to go
Mm-hmm.
with you and just take one
Yeah.
one single
Yeah.
coaching session. So I started like this. It started like this, just by
And
scrolling on the best of the
yeah.
best.
And I remember he asked me if I coach, and I told him, yeah, I'm coaching. And I had a in description DM for coaching. That was when I started. Kinda
Yes.
story was starting in 2K20. We went on a call, and I was charging him 10 to 13 euro per session back then. And okay, so we did the ADC coaching. Do you remember? Did we got with ADC to the Diamond 4? Actually, the
Yes.
first
Yes.
first time, because I
Yes. The
see there
first
is a
time I did.
screenshot with Tommy Fortune D4. So I think that's where you played Miss Fortune and Twitch first. So to
Yes. 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 Yes, exactly.
what would you say was the biggest? What stayed in your mind back then? Like what helped you the most back then? Do you remember still actually the first process of
Yeah.
that?
So
Just the
I
main
think what
pointers.
helped me the
Anything.
most, yeah, is it's like keywords. Your language, like you have words that in English are more like, how I can say that,
Easier to understand.
more
Like
relevant to me.
okay, no, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
it's like it was other like other comprehension. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was like not understanding the word in French like in English, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, so but it was opening my mind. Like you
Mm-hmm.
have some keyword like this. I don't remember exactly what was the
Mm-hmm.
keyword, but it was like random keyword that was so useful to open, and like it was opening my mind. So
Understand, I
that's the
think.
keyword.
Mm-hmm. I see. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
why
So
Tommy
that's the
means
keyword.
by keyword, I believe, is like basically I gave him certain points of the game that he have to keep in his mind
Yeah,
and focus on, so he can elevate from being this platinum player to actually diamond for ADC. So you basically got like
exactly. Yeah,
key points. You mean key points for the game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus knowledge was a lot. It was
Yeah.
big too, because knowledge is like
Mm-hmm.
like back then I knew nothing. I was just like platinum
Yeah.
4, like
Yeah.
trying to get out of platinum, and I was
Yeah.
like I knew nothing about the game.
Yeah.
And when I discovered you just enter with like some like big knowledge, and I was, oh my god. But now that I know all those things, I can just climb
Yeah.
easy.
Now you
So
can
it's
just
really
smelt,
just
but
knowledge and key points.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So then, what we did basically, you can see the screenshots. Tom is 6023 Jana with 600 games in D4. That's where he changed from the ADC to support. We changed because Tommy was struggling on the ADC. If I'm gonna be not correct, Tommy, you correct me, okay? So he
Yeah, yeah,
didn't develop that well mechanically. We went for a support, and that's where he could feel more free to focus on the game concepts, roam timers, how to impact the map. There is video I made my student climb in 3 minutes on the support, basically about roam timers and everything. It's worth a watch, by the way. In 2 years ago, that's exactly where he is right now here. Uh, so we changed to the support. Tommy as a support started to elevate more and more. First with the Jana, then with the Bard. Do you want to share the beginning of the story of the support climb? Would be actually cool. Do you remember the beginning
yeah.
for Jana?
So the beginning with Jenna was like, we first started by learning how to roam,
Yes.
efficiently,
Yeah.
because as we can see it on the video,
Yeah.
we just do some kind of, not, it was like prepared roam, and it was like just carrying the game solo, like that's
Yes.
That's how what I remember. That's what I remember. First
Yeah,
started to learn, you know,
how
and
to
yeah,
rotate.
it started like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, how to rotate.
rotations.
Yes, exactly.
We for
Yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah.
talked
Yeah,
about spacing on the lane more because Tommy was a bit too
yeah,
passive first. So I taught him how to position on the lane so he can do more damage, how he can be more impactful. But roam timers were the most important because even on this video, he gets a dub, he carries mid lane and top lane, roaming from mid to top lane at literally level 2. So that was the
yeah.
beginning. Then we actually started with the Bard. And that's where the story is gonna become crazy. Because I personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, he randomly picked the Bard. He was D4, if I'm not wrong, or D3. He got crazy fucking win strike. And I just asked him, I went on a call and I asked him straight, bro, did you get boosted? You can tell me. You can be honest.
Yes, yes.
Do you wanna tell about this moment when you started on the
Yeah,
Bard?
but you know, I felt a bit bad because it was I read it myself, you know,
Yeah.
and I think that like what I learned with you on Jana was like so more useful on Bard because Bard was all about roaming and like not being passive, you know. It's Bard is passive but not that much, and when you know how to roam with Bard, it's like it was obvious like win game almost. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I first took this champion, I was like, oh my god, but I win so much game, and I
Yeah.
just climbed D4, D3, and yeah, I remember you, but I was feeling a bit bad, you know, after when you
Yeah.
said my, because
Because I
I
was
was
sure
thinking,
you got
but
boosted. I
what
was
the fuck? I
sure
did
at that
nothing,
time.
you know. I did nothing. I just did on my own. I was like super
Yeah.
super proud of me, and then you say
Yeah.
you are boosted, bro. Don't tell me like. But I was no, but yeah. So
Yeah.
that's how it started with Bard, and that's when
Yeah.
the win rate started to
Yeah.
go crazy. By
But
the way,
first winner you have to mention, first master that Tommy got was 2K22. That's where he sent me
yeah,
the screenshot. That's a second screenshot. His nickname was Sally and he got in master with 125 wins and 95 losses. That's him when he started playing Bard. Then
yep,
we were doing session from time to time since he elevated more as a player. So when he felt like he's lacking, we are more focusing on the replay analysis with the Thomas. We did a lot of live coachings before, but later on it was just more Bard specific stuff, matchups, runes, basically how to elevate even more. Right? So do you remember any kind of the coachings around master or close to the master? Do you remember like any kind of Bard? I remember we did matchups, like
yeah,
in-depth matchups runes. Uh,
yeah, yeah. Matchup. But I asked you but because you know I took a lot of coaching.
yes,
Like
yes,
when we did. I think we did like after we knew each other for 2 years. I think.
yes. You tried, yeah,
Um, Yeah, I was a bit bored, you know,
yeah,
and I was like, okay, I will take coaching with the best of the best, and the best bard for me right now is Latirus.
yeah.
And I took some coaching with this guy, but it's nothing. Oh, the alarm is
Hmm.
going. Okay, but it's nothing with the coaching from xblademojo. Honestly, like
He told me that
it's not.
genuinely. He told me that I can promise
Yeah,
you.
yeah, because
He,
it's like
what was
I
the
was I was
difference?
hoping I
Yeah,
was hoping that it would like give me more some more keywords too to just like upgrade more my bard, but no, like all I just learn it's with the Exit Moyo. All
so
like
you didn't
this
feel like
guy.
feedback was so that
No,
crazy,
no,
basically.
no. It was not as crazy as with you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like after all session we did,
Yeah.
I just learned something new that will make me more win. You know, I don't
Yeah.
know how to express that. It's like
Yes.
I just felt
You
that
felt
like
the value. You felt the
after last
value.
yes, yes, after each session we did like there is something that I just learned with you more
Mm-hmm.
and more, and it was like, always more, and then yeah, it was like I couldn't lose anymore because I had
Yes.
like I was so focused, so in flow of on the game, and man, wow,
He Tommy was you often on our Discord server as well with us, just
yeah,
hanging around.
it
He
helped. It helped too. Yeah,
Because if you are surrounded with the best, you will become the best. And actually,
yeah,
my environment was really on his favor. But he was as well dedicated player. He always wanted to play duo with him, and I told him once you get to similar reload than me, we'll start playing duo. Fun fact: in the end, we were
oh,
playing plenty of duo. But why? Because he proved himself. He can be rather my equal or at the same level almost. Yeah, because he
yeah,
later on At some point, he just would catch up with me once a month, once few weeks. Because why, guys? If we scroll down, Tommy was 66% winner Diamond 1, 70% winner Diamond 1, 74% winner on the Bard. Later on, the guy was casually smurfing on the Elos he couldn't before. Fun fact,
Yeah.
he could easily be 10 kills, 3 deaths on Misfortune on D1 when he was stuck Platinum ADC. Why? Because he played so much versus better players as a support that his ADC elevated instantly too. That's something that I
Yeah.
mentioned to my students as well. Later on, the biggest achievement. Rank 1 Bard, EU West server. Tommy, little platinum stack. Randomly smurfing on the master, 70 games played, rank 1 Bard World. Crazy win strikes on the master, 100 LP as well. Crazy win strike. That's West server, guys. Road to Chal 1. That's one of his accounts. The screenshot is a bit blurry, but you can see how big was the win strike there. That's someone that you call a smurf, not just a student at this point. That's a fucking smurf. Then later on, what was it? High win rate EU master, just boom, like this, like recently, just for fun. 33 wins, 13 loses. Turkey, master on Turkey, just for fun when he was on his vacations on a small laptop.
Yeah.
And then the
Oh my
OG
God.
screenshot, yeah. Tommy being 62% win rate master 2. That's guys what happened with the Thomas. That's a long story of a student, later on friendship, many talks, and that just basically proves if you're gonna stay dedicated and with the right guidance, with a good person who wants the best for you, you can really do a lot if you will put the dedication. So Tommy, do you want to share any kind of like last words about how you felt, how was this journey? Do you want to tell some motivational stuff to them? Anything, bro? Like remembering the
Like,
start and the beginning, you know, and the
yeah,
end.
but honestly, I think you are the best. Like, I met one person in my life that changed everything. That's all I can say, man. You are the person I met that changed all my life, even in real life, you know, because
Yeah,
it's not only from league. It's like
yeah, we
from
talked. Yeah.
lifestyle and everything. Everything changed on my life just cause of you. Like
Thank you, bro.
like it's not cause, but you know, it's um like honestly, it's wow, man.
Thank you. Thank
I can't thankful you more than like everything changed on my life because of you. It's so
you.
perfect,
Yeah, we
honestly.
talked with Tommy about life, about
Yeah,
girls, about
everything.
problems, everything. Gym at some point. It
Yeah,
was really beautiful. The relation it is still, even though we don't catch up that
yeah,
often. But about the League of
yeah. Because
Legends,
we
yeah,
have life and everything, but
yeah,
yeah, wow.
and we are still friends and all is good. You know, guys. It's just basically life is life. But before it was all the time we are together on the call and everything
Yeah,
at some point. Do you
so
wanna
dedicated. Yeah.
yeah, do you wanna tell them something to the people that are gonna watch it? Just anything about the climb. It doesn't have to be advertisement for myself. Just like something from you to them about your journey, so they can get like inspiration.
I would say if I had like some words that you need to remember is like don't give up. Like it's really important. Don't give up and just stay dedicated on even if it's not on league or something. Just stay dedicated on what you are doing because one day it will pay up. Like no joke. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a matter of time. It's a matter of fucking time, and time is doing well. You know, like don't forget that. Honestly, even if it's not on league, if it's on life in real life and everything, like time will do the thing, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And one point is you guys have to focus on yourself with the climb, not on your teammates, because that will
Yeah,
gatekeep you. That will gatekeep you 100%. You think about what
yeah,
can you do better, not your teams. You have to go to this
yeah,
mental. Otherwise, it can be really hard. And yeah, that's really real by the Tommy. You can't give up. Focus on the process. Trust the journey. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, guys. It's a
yeah,
marathon.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
that's a short.
it's not easy.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not easy,
easy.
you know.
You
It's
will
not like
fucking lose 10 games sometimes. Sometimes you'll
yeah,
win 10. Sometimes you're gonna be higher. Sometimes you're gonna be lower. But it's about the consistency that long term will put you higher in the end.
yeah, and sometimes you will doubt, you know, and you will
Yes.
think you are doing wrong and what's wrong with you and everything, but it's part of the process. Like I had like so many times I just come in message and I
Yeah.
said, Moyo, what the fuck? I can climb. I don't know what's going on. You know? And then week after, you know, because I keep mental and I keep doing it. Like week after, I'm like, this is going really well and everything is going well. So it's just part of the process. You will doubt. You will doubt. I can promise you will doubt.
Yes,
Many
that's
times. Many
not
times.
normal. That's normal, guys. But it's
But
really a
that's
process.
where that yeah, but that's where we see who wants to do it or not, you
Yes,
know.
yes,
That's where if you stop when you feel bad, then you will lose, bro. You will lose. But if
yes.
you stay dedicated when you feel bad, then that's the moment you will keep going and you will win more and more and more. Like that's how I did. Exactly.
As well, if you
It's
guys
not
change the
secret, but
champions before you lose, that's bad. Because you think the
yeah,
problem is in the
yeah,
champion, not in you, you pussies. That's
yeah,
wrong. That's wrong. You
yeah.
gotta, guys, you gotta really stay strong, have the balls to continue. Like, believe in that
I don't know.
champions, your
I don't know
decisions.
how many. I don't know how many games I did with Bard, but I did so much game with Bard, and sometimes I was losing like 10 losing in a row, you know. And I was like, okay, I will stop with this champion, but
Yeah,
I stayed on this champion because I hope that one day I will just and I did
yeah,
it. I did it with this mental, just by saying, okay, I will not stop. I will
yes,
keep going even if I lose.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. That's how
That's
they
really
do it.
important because that's how he could elevate the fastest way to become someone that is above his elo. So that's
And
really the keys,
I was
guys.
not. I think it's important to say that I was not playing 20 games a day. You know, I was not playing 20 games a day. Honestly, I was like playing 3, 4 games a day, like maybe 5. And yeah, of course, weekend like was a bit more, but I was not like dedicated at 100%. You know, every
Hmm.
fucking hours of my life. No, I was not. So it's possible to do it like without being unsocial. You know, just being on your own. You can do it even with playing 4 or 5 games a day. Easy.
If you're gonna stay
It's
focused
simple.
and be open-minded about those games, because you can't just do,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever, I
yeah.
lost fucking bad team, I go next, I go next. No, that's not how it works.
No, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So guys, that's basically the story of the Thomas. Beautiful story. You can do it too. If you're interested in the coaching, don't wait. Book a 30 minutes introduction call. We're gonna hear your story with me, and then I will tell you how the coaching would work. Like, what can you genuinely achieve with me? I'm an honest person. I'm not only here for the money, but to give you results and make you more happy person. And I'm sure I can help you. So guys, link in description, introduction call 30 minutes for free. We talk and we can start the journey. So that will be it for today. Thank you guys, and see ya in the future.
I want to take a second to recommend working with xblademojo, who has been a terrific coach.
I've worked with a lot of coaches over the years. xBlade is far and away one of the best.
Thanks for teaching me so much, Moyo.